Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Thursday evening episode of Ted's Boo Cellar with me, your most gracious host Ted. I've just finished work and it's currently, it's 5:34 on the 3rd of August 2023. Welcome to the first episode in the month of August of 2023. I hope I'm finding you all in a good state of affairs, and if I'm not, then I hope things improve promptly. Now, I'm going to be taking a look at a drink that I'm actually surprised I haven't reviewed before. Now, my favourite brand of vodka, and being, very minutely part Polish, I do like my vodka. But funnily enough, my favourite vodka actually happens to be Absolut, which is Swedish, so there you go. But I'm actually surprised to find, I looked back through the library of videos on Ted's Boo Cellar, and I've never reviewed Absolut. Not one of the flavours, not the magnificent lime, or not the blackcurrant flavour that tastes like varnish. Please don't not sponsor me, Absolut. I love your stuff. It's just the blackcurrant one, the last time I tried it, could have done with some work. But I'm going to review today one of my absolute favourite flavours from Absolut, and that is Absolut Vanilla. Now, vanilla vodka isn't really the best one for mixing for me personally. Generally, I think if you're going to mix one of Absolut's flavours with soft drinks and stuff like that, you're best off going for something like either their mandarin, peach, lime or lemon flavours. One of those, I think, is probably the best. For stuff like passion fruit and vanilla, they're probably best had as like chilled shots, I would say, or maybe as part of like a mixed shot or something like that. But we're going to be taking a look at Vanilla Absolut today, and from what I remember, the first time we exchanged Christmas gifts, Big Phil, who you guys have obviously seen on the channel before, he got me a bottle of Vanilla Absolut, and that's where my love of this particular flavour comes from. Generally speaking, these days, I think you can get a 70 centilitre bottle of this from most UK supermarkets for about £20 to £22, roughly, give or take. So I think for a bottle of this size, for like this quality, that's pretty good. Obviously, I think it's vodka's one of those things where you kind of have to pay up market a little bit to get good quality, unfortunately. But I will say, I quite like the design of the bottle, although they used to have this sort of like black or like vanilla brown sort of like X shape across the front of the bottle with the vanilla flavour, which I really miss. It was really striking, it made it really stand out. As it is, this is fine enough looking of a bottle, but it's just a bit plain really, so I'll give it a good 6 out of 10. It looks fine, but just wish they'd bring back that Vanilla X again. That sounds like a weird adult website and not one that I want to visit, but anyway. We'll give the glass bottle a nice 6 out of 10. It's respectable enough, but it just could be a bit more striking. Anyway, let's have a quick snifter of it first. And as with most of their vodkas, I would recommend chilling this in the freezer. It won't make the alcohol freeze up because the alcohol content is too high, but let's have a quick snifter of it first. Does definitely have a whiff of vanilla to it. It's thankfully, unlike some vodkas, there's not too much of a harshness to the nose. It genuinely does smell like weirdly enough, it smells like vodka mixed with vanilla yogurt. Now I know that sounds horrible, but it's genuinely quite smooth nose with not too much of a harshness to the after smell. So I really like it. Yeah, no, I think this is really good stuff. So I'll give the nose an 8 out of 10. It's just something missing, but generally the nose is really nice. So but anyway, before we see what this is like, we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, to everyone at home, I hope you have a good weekend ahead, and bottoms up. Yeah, I forgot this was 38%. Woo! Oh man, I might be too old to be doing vodka shots these days, but oof. See, the thing is with vodka, I find is if it is quite rough, it has that sort of fiery harshness at the end. Whereas this, the fiery harshness is in the sort of like underlying sort of part of the flavour through the middle. So, which I kind of find actually does kind of help the flavour stand out a bit. You've got that smooth, sort of mildly sweet sort of vanilla flavour throughout. This sort of like richly boozy flavour over the top, and then the underlying sort of like sort of fieriness of the vodka undercutting everything really actually kind of ties it together quite well. Definitely recommend chilling this in the freezer as well. It really brings out the syrupiness and the flavour of it. Really, really does help. Yeah, I feel like if you didn't chill this, then like the fieriness would probably be too much. As it is, it kind of almost tastes like it's sort of got the through line of sort of like a vanilla flavoured vodka, sort of like vanilla beans, brewed into, just a good simple vodka. But then the after taste is kind of almost like a vanilla milkshake, almost, just a little bit more, just not quite as creamy, but it's still got that sort of smooth, slight bit of creaminess to it. Yeah, no, this is a very unique tasting vodka, really nice. I would say the fieriness does get a little bit much at the end, but get to be a bit too much at the end. But generally speaking, this is one of my favourite vodkas and one of my favourite flavoured vodkas as well. So I give that a, I'd say probably like 9 out of 10. No, I think 8.5. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10, which I still think is really good. I think considering the price as well, that's not too bad. I mean, considering inflation and everything, I remember back in the day when you could get a bottle of this for like 17 quid, I think it was. But yeah, no, generally this is pretty good stuff. Definitely give it a shot. But yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you have any desire to check out anything else I do, I'll leave the links to my social medias in the video description down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe for whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now.